Hi everyone, it's July, so you know what that means. It is time for Art Fight. Now, if you don't know what Art Fight is, let me give you a little rundown. Basically, it is a competition that is held online every single year in July where two teams will quote unquote fight each other by attacking each other, which is basically just drawing or creating some other form of art on someone else's character. Now, it doesn't have to be from the opposite team. You can also do friendly fire. So, I hope that was kind of a good explanation of it. If not, there's lots of videos here on YouTube about it. But anyways, if you've been following me since last year, you'll know I participated last year, but this year I am much more active and I have been doing an attack every single day. I do friendly fire. So if you would like to check out my profile on there or attack me, my user over there is Echoing Echo, but the last O is a 0. So yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this video because I have been working really hard on it, and I've been really happy that I've been able to keep up with the one attack a day, even though by the time I'm recording this now, I actually didn't do an attack yesterday because I was playing Overwatch all day yesterday, but that's besides the point. Here we are, and this is my first attack for my very good friend Luna. Of course, I had to attack them first because I don't know. It's kind of a tradition at this point. When does it become a tradition? Like, this is my second time ever doing it, but yeah, this is their character, like a Dandy's World OC, I think. I don't know what Dandy's World is. I'm gonna be real with you, so I have no idea what that is, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It was a really fun design and I really like the colors on this. I do wish I would have spent a little bit more time on it. And I feel like the pose is a little bit stiff. I feel like I could have done something a little bit differently for it to have a little bit more like movement and fluidity. All of these attacks are not going to be anything crazy because, again, I am doing this all in like one day. Like, I'm doing an attack every day, and if I were to put my maximum effort into all of these that I do, we would be here forever. Now this next one is a cat, and I don't know why I wanted to do something. I don't draw animals. Well, I draw animal-like things. I draw anthros. I don't draw animals. So this was challenging, and you see like the first sketch that I had was really bad. Also, I don't have the list of all their users, but I will put them in editing so you can see where all of these lovely characters come from. This one was pretty simple. It didn't really take me that long. I found like a nice cat pose that I wanted to do, and it was, I don't know, I think the face is a little bit weird. I think I could have worked on that a little bit better. Now this is one of my favorite attacks that I have done. I think it's a combination of the character itself and also this pose. I never ever do poses like this, so I'm really happy with how this one turned out. This character is called Nova, and I find a lot of the characters that I draw by just going on the Art Fight website and looking for random characters from the opposite team. I prioritize doing the opposite team just because it does give more points and I want my team to win this year. So uh, anyways, when I saw this character, the bright blonde hair and like the beads on the hair was just like so eye-catching to me and so appealing, and I knew immediately that I wanted to draw them. So I did. The character description and everything was also really cute. I love how this artist made their little character sheet. It was so fun. And so, I don't know, it was very like Y2K vibes, I feel. I had a lot of fun doing this, and it's 2 weeks later from when I did this almost, and I still really love how this turned out. I do wish I would have spent a little bit more time on it and cleaned it up just a little bit more, but you know, this is just how I am. I always leave in little mistakes, little areas that aren't colored, little areas that are, you know, messy, but I think that's just me, and that's fine, I guess. For this next one, I was really not happy with how it came out. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but like, I just want to skip over this because I am really not proud with it. I feel I should have put more effort into this, to be honest. And I feel really bad for the person that I attacked. They said they liked it though, so there's nothing inherently wrong with it. I just think it's messy. I think I was kind of running out of juice. I probably should have just picked a different character of theirs to attack, but yeah, here it is. Please spare me. I'm sorry. Let's just move on to the next one. This is another one that I absolutely adored. I feel like there was a lot of room for interpretation with this because the artist said that this is a character that is a little bit underdeveloped. You can see I'm tracing this guitar pose because I was struggling so much. Anyways, this character doesn't even have a name. They were just listed as Bunny Popstar, and I was gonna suggest a name, but I really didn't have any that I thought fit. Like, nothing was really clicking to me, so hopefully they get a name soon. But I love how this turned out. I love how I did the pose. I feel like I did a really good job at making it not look super stiff. I did struggle with the hair for a little bit. I feel like I could have done that a little bit differently. I feel like it looks a bit too, I don't know, like stiff maybe. Like, I wish it had more movement to it. But other than that, I'm really happy with how it turned out. The guitar was such a pain. I originally was going to do a bass because in the original reference photo they are playing a bass, but I don't think the original artist knew the difference between a bass and a guitar. I'm sorry. This is just how I am. I can't help myself. But I did do a guitar because I felt like that fit a little bit more. And also a guitar is what was in my reference picture. So I was like, I'm just going to stick to that. Drawing guitars is so annoying though. Like, all the strings, it just looks messy. And I don't like it. And I should probably practice doing this because my OCs have a band. So I really should practice drawing instruments. But yeah, now I'm moving on to the flat colors here in a second. And the colors, oh my god, the colors were so fun to work with, especially the background. The background flames, like, okay, the original piece that the artist uploaded on ArtFight was done traditionally, which, oh my god, it was amazing. I think it was done with alcohol markers. I loved the background that they did. It was so eye-catching to me, and I think that's what really drew me to their piece in particular and what made me want to draw their character. Also, hello, the shading on the hair. I love doing shading like that. I really want to try doing it more. Here I am adding like the shading and cleaning stuff up. I always like to go in and add like little flyaway bits of hair, and here's the background, and there it is. I'm so happy with it. This was also one that I felt was a little bit lazy. I wanted to do this pose, but I really was not liking how it was looking. So I scrapped that idea entirely and I went for something a lot more simple. At first, I think the sketch was looking really cute and I was really happy with how it was looking. But I think the the cyclop eye was really throwing me off for some reason. Um, I just felt like it was creepy looking when the character definitely was supposed to be more cute. And yeah, I think I should have made like the pupil look differently or something. I don't know. If you have suggestions for this, let me know. But this one was a pretty short one. I think I was also running out of juice this day. I have been really pushing myself to do one every single day, so sometimes I just half do it and call it a day, because if I don't, then I will spend forever on something and it'll never get done. So yeah, this one is pretty short, pretty sweet. I do like the shading on the bangs. I've really been liking doing that. I should have cleaned that up. Surely I cleaned that up? Please? Do I clean it up? I don't think I do, but whatever. That's expected of me, as we all know. But yeah. Now, I was only going to do 7 attacks for this video, and this would be the 7th one that I am working on right now. But since I had 2 that I was really not happy with, I am going to include a bonus one after this one, especially because this one is super simple. After I had done this one, I wasn't super happy with it just because it is so simple, but looking back on it, I like it now. Also, my boyfriend pointed out a detail to me that I completely missed. Like, right now, I have their arm drawn in, but then somehow I completely forget to line that part and it just disappears. So, let's pretend that I didn't do that. Anyways, it was really simple and I think the colors were really fun and really cute. I do wish that maybe I had done like a different pose or something, just because like this is not my strong suit, I feel. I say that for everything. I'm always like, oh, I wish I could have done this different. I wish I could have done this different. Like, yeah, okay. We get it. We get it. Let's move on. I really am just excited to move on to the next one because I feel like the next one is where I really shine, because it was my first pony attack. You know what? I'm just gonna let this play. It's almost done, and then I'm gonna come back when it's time for that attack. Okay, now it is time for the final attack that I am putting in this video, and probably my second favorite to date. I am obsessed with how this came out. I am not a pony artist, okay? I would just like to say that first and foremost. So if you have any tips, let me know. But it's a bit cursed here in the beginning, but like it comes out so cute. Like this Gyaru pony, I was so obsessed, guys. Like, I cannot explain to you how much I love this piece. I go in on Procreate and I just like to look at it because I'm so happy with how it came out. Like, I made it really clean. After the last attack that I did of the clown, my boyfriend was like, you know, things would, like, you would be a lot more happy with your pieces if you really just took time to put effort into stuff. And I was like, you know what? You're so right. So for this attack, I really stepped it up and I was like, I'm going to line this. I'm going to make sure it's clean. Everything is connected. There's not going to be any weird like color spilling outside of the lines. No, I'm going to take my time with it. And I am so happy that I did, because like I'm so happy with how it turned out. You've probably seen a lot of these attacks already, by the way, if you follow me on my Instagram or on my TikTok, or if you see my shorts here on YouTube. By the way, if you want to go follow my other socials, they're gonna be in the description. My Instagram is Echo Isn't Okay, and then my TikTok is Thick Potatoes. Both will be on screen for you. So you should totally go check those out because I post a lot of stuff over on those platforms that are kind of annoying, because like YouTube Shorts are annoying with what you can post on there, like format wise. So Instagram and TikTok are just a little bit better for that. But anyways, yeah, I'm doing the finishing touches on this. If you guys like these kinds of videos, please let me know. If you enjoy, please give this video a like and subscribe. Of course, check out all my other socials. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!